So let's deep dive the 6 off-trade channels that exist. But first of all, let's define what off-trade really means. Off-trade can also be considered as the retail area. But off-trade is a term that is generally used by FMCGs that are working with beverage products, such as Coca-Cola or Carlsberg, for instance. So off-trade basically just means when you are buying a product somewhere in a retail space, and then you're consuming it or using it somewhere else than where you actually bought it. So when we talk about the different kind of channels, we are really looking at 6 different kind of channels. And then we have a description, and then we have some examples that I made. The first one we're talking about is hypermarket. Hypermarket is really a large retail stores that typically over 3,000 square meters. So we're really talking about huge retail stores. Non-grocery parts, so electronics and books, etc., is also a substantial part of the store offer. So they're not just selling grocery stores or groceries, they're also selling all kind of other stuff. So this is what really defines what a hypermarket is. Examples of this is Walmart and Tesco and Carrefour. Then we have supermarkets. Supermarkets are usually food focused retail stores that typically between 300 to 3,000 square meters, not including discounters, because discounter is considered a different kind of channel. Here we have example Rewe and Coop. A convenience store, on the other hand, is a very small format, typically under 300 square meters, that sell a minimum of 7 core convenience categories. This also includes petrol stations such as 7-Eleven or Circle K or 99 Speed Mart, which is a convenience shop in Malaysia, for instance. Then we have a discount store. A discount store is a medium or small store format with a limited assortment grocery range and a private label share of usually over 50% of total assortment. So stores are typically below the 2,000 square meters, and they operate a strict focus on everyday low prices supported by a limited weekly promotional SKUs. Some very good examples of this is Aldi, Lidl, and that Biedronka, which is a discounter in Poland. Then we have something very specific for the alcohol brands, which is liquor stores. So these are retail stores with predominantly alcohol-based sales. Example includes specialist wine stores, government-operated liquor stores, and kiosks. So for instance, in Norway would be Vinmonopolet, which is a specialized alcohol store. But I'm also aware that in the Netherlands, for instance, you have also separated the alcohol stores from the supermarkets. Other examples for Denmark includes Jules, which is also a specialized wine and alcohol store. So these is examples of stores and retail channels that are mostly specific to alcohol brands. The last one is called cash and carry, which is also a channel in the off-trade section. So this is trade-led cash and carry wholesalers servicing a mix of retail, food service and other businesses. So example of this include Metro and Costco. So this is primarily when you're selling directly to other companies. So these were the 6 main off-trade channels that exist, and they are kind of split as you see here on the left side.